Right. Thank you, guys. So we are at the funeral home right now in Widya Chandra, and the body of the late minister Tjahjo Kumolo has just departed for the mosque in the office of the Ministry of State Apparatus Empowerment and Bureaucratic Reform. So the body arrived here, and it was laid in state in the funeral home at 1:41 earlier today, and it left around 10 minutes ago at around 3:50. So as you can see behind me, many government officials have left their flower arrangements and paid their respects to the late minister. Several key government officials were also present in person to pay their respects. Among those who arrived here was Presidential Chief of Staff Mr. Muldoko, Minister of Social Affairs Ms. Risma, the former Vice President of Indonesia, Yusuf Kala, and also Speaker of the House of Representatives, Puan Maharani, who all came by to pay their respects. But as you can see, the crowds have thinned out as well as all the government officials. They're all heading towards the offices of the Ministry of State Empowerment and Bureaucratic Reform, where the funeral prayers are set to take place. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Arya. Well, this is a very deep solace moment. Big news happening this morning. It was actually pretty much a shock. It was breaking news this morning, and of course, to know more about. So the latest update is currently the remains of Pa Kumolo has arrived in the ministry, to be given the final prayers. And of course, the final prayers would also be led by Pa Mahfud MD, who is the Minister Coordinator of, if I'm not mistaken, Security and Politics here in Indonesia. So to know more about the preparations at the Kalibata Hero Cemetery, which will be the final resting place of the former minister, we're now connected with Akasha Fiandri. Akasha, what can you tell us from Taman Pahlawan Kalibata?
Yes, I'm here waiting with other partners from the media at the parking area of the National Hero Cemetery in Kalibata, Jakarta. We're here waiting for the arrival of the ambulance that transport the body of the late Minister of the State Apparatus Empowerment and Bureaucratic Reform, Tjahjo Kumolo. And the preparation itself, it has been done. Some of the relatives of the late Minister already arrived in the cemetery, like family, and then the Minister of Social Affairs, Tri Risma Harini, arrived around like 4 p.m. And then the faction members of PDIP, one of them is Dedi Yefri Hantaros. He is one of the PDIP faction members, and also the members of the House of Representatives of Indonesia. At that moment, Dedi gave the statement to the media, to us. He shared his memories to us about the late minister. He stated that he remembered the first time he joined the PDIP faction, that the late Minister Tjahjo Kumolo was a nice person, a great leader. He often shared opportunities and then transferred knowledge. The late Minister Tjahjo Kumolo was one of the person that can be counted on by Dedi. And the other nice memories also, he stated that he is a great man, so this sudden news of his passing is making pain, is giving, of course, for sure, great loss for all the relatives. And I want to share with you that the late minister, Tjahjo Kumolo, was passed away in the age of 65. And the late minister is the member of the PDIP faction and was Secretary General of PDIP. He was resigned in his position as the Secretary General to join the Jokowi cabinet in 2014. He was chosen. He was chosen to become the Minister of Home Affairs, and now in 2019 and 2024, he was trusted again by the President of Jokowi to be the Minister of the State Apparatus Empowerment and Bureaucratic Reform. And of course, we will update you the further information. Back to studio.
Thank you so much, Doctor, for the updates. National Hero Cemetery. Just in case you just joined us,